Good morning and welcome to Coffee+Connect. I got a new mug, which is so totally me. Got my coffee. I have another pick a crystal card reading for you guys. I have a brandy here. Yes. Oh, just as bitey as ever. Ben is behind the scenes, perched up on the bookcase. Ouch! Why are you biting me? Ouch! So, how was your week? Did you have a good week? Yeah? Oh, somebody's so happy because she had breakfast. Ow! Dude, really? Oh my gosh, look at this asshole. I feel like this week was, do you want to sit on my lap? I feel like this is just the kind of Sunday it's gonna be. I feel like this week was really long and it tired me out. It tired my brain out and I had a really hard time making words and explaining things. Oh, and here's Ben. And I blame Mercury retrograde, which fortunately for anybody affected by it, it goes direct on Monday, and we happen to have a full moon in Virgo on Monday, which is really good. I'll be doing a card reading, a full moon reading. I'll put that out on Monday for each sign. And Virgo is the healer of the zodiac. Full moons are about culminations and endings. So we're gonna have a lot of healing stuff coming up to help us end a cycle. You can make the leap. So that's a good thing. Some of the astrology podcasts that I listen to, they have talked about this full moon in Virgo being something that's going to be really, really positive for this whole coronavirus that is now a pandemic, or it's been a pandemic for a little while. So hopefully there's a lot of healing that comes from that. I hope you guys are doing well, washing your hands. Please don't wear plastic garbage bags over yourself. I saw some photos of, I don't know if it was China or Singapore, I'm not sure, but they had a whole family was waiting in line at in the airport, and they had their kid in a stroller and they had a giant plastic bag over him, and they had plastic bags over each of themselves, and one of the parents was holding a smaller child under the plastic bag, and it just hurt my heart because I totally understand whoa Ben, you almost ate it, buddy, you gotta be careful. I totally understand the need to protect the people that you love, but I think the thing that hurt my heart was it just felt like fear. Looking at the pictures, it just felt like they were just so fearful. And just from an energetic perspective, when we hold a lot of fear around something, that can lower our energy. That can make us susceptible to things on the energetic realm that are just not for our best good. It's almost fear lowers our energetic immune system. So and if you don't believe that and you think it's all bullshit, please just wash your hands. Just wash your hands. You know what I mean? Go to the bathroom, wash your hands. Come back home from a public place, wash your hands. Before you eat, wash your hands. What do you think, Ben? Do you think that's weird? Oh, he's trying to, he's like, it's my turn to be on camera. Please just, keep yourself clean. Try to keep cat butts out of your face because that's pretty gross. Yeah, and I just hope everybody's doing okay. So I have 3 readings for you, 3 different crystal readings. So if you want to take a look at them, I'm going to offer you the metaphysical properties. Look at this kid. Anyway, so I have 3 crystals for you to choose from, provided they're metaphysical properties. So go ahead and make your choice now. And here are your 3 options for the pick a crystal reading. So we've got crystal number 1 here. It's carnelian. Carnelian is associated with vitality, sexuality, physical energy, helping you to accomplish your goals. And then we've got crystal number 2, which is sunset sodalite. It is a joyful crystal for truth seekers. It brings bright, fresh energy to emotions. It's a stone of self-awareness. And then we've got crystal number 3, which is clear quartz. This is a really high vibrational crystal. This crystal is really good for setting intentions. It's definitely a magnifier. So if there's anything you want to expand or magnify in your life, if you have some intentions that you really want to get clear on setting, then this might be the card reading for you. Okay, let's get to it. Hold, please. If you picked crystal number 1, it's this little guy. So this is carnelian. Yeah, it's just really pretty. Got lots of bands to it. Oh, sorry, I'm smushing you, Ben. Ben, we're trying to get some video making done, sir. I know this is a major inconvenience for you. Cats. Anyway, so this is a little carnelian heart. And if you chose crystal number 1, carnelian, this is your reading. Did you pick crystal number 1? You don't know what you picked. You want to pick a bigger lap, but this is the only one you got access to. Okay, I'm going to try to read the cards and hold Ben at the same time, which is always a fun challenge, right? Right. Hey, please don't kick me. That's rude. That's rude. Yes, you know it's rude. Okay, so card number 1. If you picked carnelian, sir, excuse me, it is emotional withdrawal. So this card, as we can see, there's a gentleman sitting on the beach, choosing to be alone. He's got his hands together in prayer. This is very intentional. As we can see, hope you can see it. Oh, Ben, no, sir. Yes, as you can see, there's the 2 footsteps. He's here alone, but there's 1 palm print here. I'm not sure if maybe he was leaning back, kind of relaxing before he decided to go into some prayer and contemplation. But, you know, he's chosen to come here by himself, single set of footprints. You know, there's nobody else with him. And I feel like it really resonates, correlates with, you know, carnelian's power to help us set goals, to get alone, to get intentional, to get specific with what it is that we want to do. And so this emotional withdrawal might be in response to something, like maybe you have had it with a situation at work and now you are intentionally taking some time to set a goal of, what do I need to do to attain some better skills to apply for a different job? Or, you know, it might be that you've been kind of sharing your energy in a lot of different places to help other people reach their goals and you're not able to reach yours. And so that's why you're kind of emotionally withdrawing. This isn't a negative card. I feel like this is, you know, very intentional, that this person has decided that they want to make a change, and they might be hanging out with their friends less. They might be less social at work because they're trying to get things done. So that's the first card of your reading. Second card is Triumph. In the traditional tarot, it's the Chariot. So because you are getting really intentional with what you want to do, you're setting some goals, This is the right time, because once you set those intentions and goals, you're going to be carried. This energy, Carnelian is about vitality, physical strength, energy, like you're in alignment. This is the right time for you to set these goals, and you're going to be carried. So when we think of the Chariot card, it's really about the chariot. It's not about the charioteer. So as human beings, we have a tendency to focus on the person, but really the chariot is about the vessel that's carrying him, And so in this triumph card, like he's got his flag up already, like he's already succeeded. Like there's nothing else to do once those, intentions are set, once you're able to kind of get quiet. Once you decide what you want, the universe is going to carry you towards that thing. So it's really good. I mean, it's super easy. You just got to pick whatever you want and then you get it. Like, what else do we want? Unless you have a hard time choosing things, then yeah. The angel prayer card that I pulled for you is healthy choices. And so the message is, thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. And we have this cute little angel doing yoga in her little tree pose, connecting with the universe. I wish that happened when I do yoga. I can barely do this. I'm all wobbly. Anyway, it's not about me. If you're choosing to withdraw emotionally from a situation to make a change, you're really in alignment right now. And whatever those decisions are that you make, you're going to get carried towards success and triumph. And, as long as you're making healthy choices, which we always want to make the healthiest choices for ourselves. But, sometimes we try to make healthy choices for other people. So this is really about you making the best choices you can for yourself, setting those goals and intentions for yourself, not because someone else wants you to do it, and knowing that you have the support of your angels. So if you picked crystal number 1, that was your reading. If you picked crystal number 2, Sunset Sodalite, it's really a handsome little crystal. The first card of your reading is, ooh, I like it, authority. So this in the traditional tarot is the Emperor card. And if you remember from the card readings in January and even December, I talked about this being an Emperor year, 2020, 2 + 0 + 2 + 0 is 4. And when we pull the authority card, it really kind of challenges us to look at the way that we see authority, and especially how we feel about when we have authority. So as I mentioned, Sunset Sodalite is a crystal of self-awareness. It's also a crystal of like bringing in like bright, fresh emotional energy, and it brings a joyfulness to truth seeking. So being that we've got all these planets in Capricorn is very much about, it's not about what my hair is doing, but I don't know what my hair is doing. Capricorn is very much about structure and authority and the patriarchy and the way we've always done things. And so this might be a time that you're being called to speak truth to power about what real authority looks like versus what authority has always looked like. You might be coming into an awareness that if you're in a position of authority, that maybe you don't operate the same way that all the other authority figures you've known have operated, because we're coming into this like really big time of change. So the next card in the reading for you is obstacles and challenges. So the numerology of this card is 5. 5 is a number of change. It's also a number of freedom. So just understanding that whatever obstacles and challenges that you come up against as you kind of review how you feel about authority, what you think of authority, changes in your belief system around authority, that these obstacles and challenges that you come up against are for your highest good, because it's bringing change in order to bring you freedom. And so a lot of times, I think as humans, like our natural reaction to the unexpected, to obstacles and challenges, is to kind of like, this sucks. Like this wasn't what I was planning, because we never plan for the most difficult route for ourselves. Like, this isn't what I was planning. Why is this so hard? And we don't have the initial tendency to look at like, okay, why is this coming up? What is this challenge here to teach me? What is this obstacle here to protect me from? Because we live in a benevolent universe, and all the things that happen are for our highest good. So these obstacles and challenges that are coming for you, if you chose crystal number 2, are for the purpose of helping to change you in a positive way to set you free. And the angel card that I pulled for you is spiritual support, and it says, "Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware," which is so perfect because, oh, I almost dropped it. Sunset Sodalite is a crystal of awareness. If you chose the Sunset Sodalite crystal, you are coming into a time of really kind of understanding or relearning, or like having some awareness come up about authority, what you think of authority, how you operate in authority. There's going to be some obstacles and challenges, but those are for your highest good to change in a positive way and to set you free. And that you have the spiritual support of a team of angels. You don't get just one, buy one, get two free. And that are always around you, that are really, like, these 3 angels are really focused on her. All she has to do is set the intention to communicate to them, to reach out to them, and they are there. So that's your reading if you chose the Sunset Sodalite. If you chose the Quartz, Quartz is a magnifier, an expander, kind of makes me think of the planet Jupiter. Planet Jupiter is about expansion. Your first card that came up, ooh, this is good. I think it's good because I love money. So this is about financial and material changes. 5, again, card of change, or number of change. 5 is also the number of freedom. And I feel like it's a card of money because quartz is, you know, a magnifier and expander. So the things that are changing for the most expansive outcome. So this could be a raise. This could be income tax return. This could be getting some extra money that you weren't expecting. Maybe a family member sending you money. Maybe some kind of refund that you weren't expecting. But there's some financial and material changes that are coming. And it's really positive. And it's yours for the taking. This hand is just out here, you know, and it's just reaching for whatever, you know, whatever comes its way. So that's the first card for the quartz reading. The next card is New Beginnings. And so in the traditional tarot, this would be the Fool card, which is the start of the major arcana. So you are starting a new journey. You're stepping out of, you know, a closed door. Something is ended behind you. You've either chosen to close the door, or, you know, there's something, a cycle has ended. You've left something behind. And so now you're stepping out, and like, this is just like totally new. Like the way that this woman is, she's not even stepping out on the floor. She's like stepping out into the universe. You know, like she's like, we can see there's some planks, but like, what is she walking on? We don't know. This is a completely new beginning. And the angel card that I pulled for you is completely in alignment with all of this. It is the card for Archangel Azrael. It's change and transition. And the message is, thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So this is your angel card. Just to go over the reading again for you. You're going to experience a financial or material change in the form of expansion, in the form of magnification. This is going to bring about a new beginning for you. And that as you go through this change, you can call on Archangel Azrael at any time. He's there to help you. I just really like the way that the red, you know, the red and the red matches up. He's all about some red. This material changes card it's got a lot of red in it. So if there's some doubt that creeps in when you are waiting for that financial change to happen, when you feel that new beginning coming and it's really unexpected and uncomfortable, just remember you have Archangel Azrael here and he's ready. He's about leading you safely through this change that you're experiencing. So yeah, that is your reading if you chose the crystal number 3, the clear quartz. Got these kids here. What are you guys doing? What's going on, Ben? Look at this little kitty hiney. Look at your little butt. A little Brandy. So yeah, that was your reading. I hope you guys are enjoying the crystal readings. Please let me know what you think. Do you like the crystal readings? If not, if you want more cats, I've got catnip. We can make it happen. Obviously, they're a little tired. I think they had a long week too. But the good news is they're not fighting as much. They were fighting a lot last week. So they were having a tough Mercury retrograde when it was in Pisces. And who wasn't, you know? I mean, now that Mercury's in Aquarius, or Mercury retrograde is in Aquarius, it's helpful for moving forward a little bit more. Would you agree, Ben? Would you agree? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I hope you guys have a great Sunday and that you have the opportunity to enjoy a lazy Sunday and that you enjoyed your card reading. And I appreciate your likes, views, comments, shares, subscriptions, all the positivity and energy that you guys bring. And I just want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the full moon in Virgo reading. All right, bye.